Good morning, Western Washington, and happy Monday. I'm Matthew Fab with Western Washington Weather, and today we're going to take a look at the forecast for the next few days, including the very nice day on tap today. So as you can see, we're looking at the wide view here of the satellite. You have Washington and Oregon and Northern California there, and you can see we have some high clouds offshore. They're moving into Vancouver Island. You can see some of these clouds will be moving toward Western Washington this evening with a system moving through tomorrow, and we'll take a look at that here in a moment. So as you can see here with the overall pattern, we do have some ridging over the area today. That is going to bring a very nice day with highs in the low to mid 70s across the region. As you can see, that ridge starts to move east and out of the area this evening into Tuesday morning there, and you can see this troughing gets a little bit closer to us on Tuesday and Wednesday, which will bring some showers at times. And then as you can see, we go into Thursday, and we do have a little bit of ridging rebuild across the area here as the trough tries to dive south toward California. And then you can see by Friday that ridge continues, and then into the weekend we get a nice strong ridge building to our northeast, and that will bring more warm temperatures next weekend. So let's take a look at the precipitation. You can see precipitation aimed into northern Vancouver Island right now. That does slide south through the day today before starting to impact western Washington early tomorrow morning, bringing some showers at times through the day Tuesday, and a few showers continuing through Wednesday there, mainly from Everett northward. And then you can see on Thursday we remain mostly dry. And then by Friday, this dying system that's moving toward California will bring some light rain to the area, but not really anything noticeable. And then you can see we start to dry out a little bit on Saturday with some showers in the Olympics and North Cascades. And then by late Saturday night, you can see there are systems still here north of us in the Vancouver Island area that could be bringing some precipitation to the northern parts of western Washington there. So now let's take a look at the high temperatures. Today is going to be a very nice day, possibly the nicest day of October so far. You can see highs from Seattle northward in the upper 60s to mid 70s. And highs from Seattle southward in the mid-70s. There are a few upper 70s from Olympia southward, and then locations around Portland will actually reach the low 80s today. And then you can see on the coast highs in the mid to upper 60s, or maybe some low 70s inland. So just a very nice day for October. It's not September anymore, though these temperatures may feel a little bit like September today. But as we go into tomorrow, you can see a pretty big cool down with that system moving in, highs in the mid-60s from Seattle north and mid to upper 60s from Seattle south, and then down to the low 60s on the coast. Cool down even further on Wednesday there with highs in the upper 50s to low 60s from Seattle northward and the mid 60s from Seattle south, except the low 60s near the water there, and then upper 50s to low 60s on the coast on Wednesday. On Thursday, we stay about the same, low 60s from Seattle north, low to mid 60s from Seattle south and on the coast. And then on Friday, another similar day, highs in the low to mid 60s from Seattle northward and the mid 60s from Seattle south and on the coast there, maybe a few upper 60s from Olympia southward. And then on Saturday, you can see that ridge starts to build into our northeast, bringing us some nice warm temperatures yet again, with highs in the mid-60s to low 70s from Seattle northward and upper 60s to mid-70s from Seattle southward, and then mid-60s again on the coast on Saturday. Similar conditions on Sunday, with highs in the mid to upper 60s from Seattle northward and upper 60s to low 70s from Seattle south, and then mid 60s on the coast. However, you can see as we go to Monday and then next Tuesday, so over a week out now, we are potentially looking at a much more significant cool down with highs struggling to reach 60 across the entirety of western Washington, but we still have a while to go before that happens, so stay tuned for more information on the potential for cooler weather and more systems next week. So now let's take a look at the total rain through Thursday morning here. You can see not much in the way of this system that's coming from Tuesday to Wednesday. Not going to bring too much rain to the lowlands there, with only about 1/10 of an inch for areas from Bellingham southward, about 1/4 of an inch on the coast, maybe up to a 1/2 inch from Ocean Shores northward on the north coast there, and then the Cascades and the Olympics could get up to an inch with this storm, but mainly in the North Cascades there, and then you can see areas around Bellingham get over 1/4 of an inch, but that still is not really all that much rain. And then you can see on the European model here, it shows the same, a little bit of enhanced rain around Whatcom County, and then most of the rest of the area here gets either no rain in the Olympic rain shadow there across parts of the northern Kitsap Peninsula to about 2/10 of an inch near Olympia there. So really not that much in the way of impactful weather is expected this week, just a pretty calm and typical week for October, with the exception of today's high temperatures. So now let's take a look at the outlook going into next week. So this goes from this coming Saturday, the 12th, to next Wednesday, the 16th. And you can see this is verifying here that above average temperatures there. That is a 70 to 80% chance of above average temperatures there across Washington. And we will definitely be seeing that over the next few days, especially today and next weekend. And then taking a look at the precipitation, this is an encouraging sign going into next week with an above average signal being put there across western Washington. So stay tuned for that. We could have some more rain here over the next 7 to 10 days or so, and we'll definitely be talking about that in upcoming videos. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share these videos. That's the best way to help Western Washington weather grow. Thank you all for watching, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.